Man, I'm gonna have a good ass pick in this draft, and I don't know what I want. Look at who's getting old. Man, I'm in this league with these these Redskins. And I got another team with the another team with the Buccaneers. Yeah, I think these are my two favorite teams. On the Bucks, I got Mike Evans, and I forget somebody else that I got. I still got Winston.
Yeah, them Bucks, man. You shit. If you upgrade them niggas right, man, them niggas is dope. I gave up Vita Vey though, 'cause that nigga's slow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do the same thing.
I got him to like a 90 and got a first for him. He young.
It is loud and it is wet here, coach, as we welcome you inside CenturyLink Field on a patented rainy afternoon in Seattle, Washington.
I cannot get in.
The scene a few moments ago.
No league. I don't got no lineman that's an X
made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up.
I can't get no pressure on nobody.
To do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, got that nigga.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I got Paul Richardson on one side.
And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away, and we may have a face mask here right at the start.
I got Swift ass, DeAndre Swift.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
I'm gonna have to trade Mixon and see if I can slide in and get me a late first or something.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield.
Oh, wow.
I just might wait till next year.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second, there is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Yeah, man, how get on my little defensive line shooting? I just usually spread my line out.
At the 39. That would good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
I'll try to get on there.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do
I'll
with the
run around
ground
the
game.
whole
They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself, as a team, don't go running. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently,
nigga, I'll send the blitz, like I'll max the blitz out to one side, I have like 3 niggas blitzing on one end.
Will get to him. He goes down.
Somebody gonna come
now
clean
there
off of
is
that
a flag
head.
on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
They cannot hold us down. We're going to keep getting sacks.
Good shit.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Let's go, D, let's go.
Here's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got some space here. Past the
This guy right here, he must not be in for
it's a
it.
foot race. And all
They got to, because he never got beyond first serve. Maybe he just took for the run.
a big play there. His 14th touchdown now of the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
What leg was that?
Is fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Things up in that hole.
I like my team in Follies. I ain't know what.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what was their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this
his chance again, even though I got it last time and they didn't give it to me.
Because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read the routines and make the proper plays?
He one of those, huh?
6
Talking all
yards
that
on
shit
that
when it
last
was.
play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, shoot.
I need time
He's
to
going to
get
be taken
motherfucking
down here with a
Oliver
penalty flag
off.
on the field.
I'll give you the house.
but all for naught on the
I'll give you
penalty.
the house for Oliver.
Isn't it? They were
This
feeling
nigga
pretty
got
good
this
about
up in
it. Only
defensive
people
line where
celebrating, the
I
guys
want
just
him
gave
to
up
be, and
that
I
play.
like it.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the
I'm
holding
not
penalty.
taking. Yeah, he offered me Buckner, Daniel Jones, and a first.
On the toss, here's Johnson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Rushing. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's taken on the 25. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
23 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 25 yards that time. Now Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Disley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
Man, not that way. Man, I just put a trade on with some slaves. I just put
Get this to
95
Philip
feet.
Lindsay complete. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yikes, terrible kick headed straight for the sideline. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood.
From the gun, rushing, looking deep for Adams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Wilson, going to throw again. He's got his man here. It's Gary Jennings Jr. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field. Defense.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Go, Jackrabbit, come on. Go.
The 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Demir Bird, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
Games go kind of quick, too.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
You got to capitalize on every possession.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game. We said, hey, are you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again.
Wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading. Trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, then the fly to send the guy downfield with the in-route accompanying it. Or people calling dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback or running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
Gun, gun. Fellas, let's set a tone.
Now they try the right side here. And some room to maneuver.
That's why a lot of players like...
That's because that nigga Rad told me, I guess, like, they only go like 7 years or some shit to me.
So the big play means
just a lot of motherfucking players in the
red zone now for first down. Here's Wilson to throw. This is complete to Watkins on the slant.
Man, that's why I
He'll
was
go
like,
down here at the 12-yard line.
Coming up, nigga, at the end of
Gain
that
of 6
drive.
there on first.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air.
Shit, I'm surprised Vikings starting to play.
The defense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance. First half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
$20 million penalty.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Yeah, 70-20.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Hey, box drop. 50 Mike, 50 seconds. You ain't going nowhere.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rushing. He gets this to Devontae Adams. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Room to run inside the 40. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They toss it out right to Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence. To feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
I got Tyler Vaughns, and then I got Tyler Vaughns only 24, 6'2", 94 speed, 93 84 catches, 89 short route. Then I got Jalen Hurd.
Like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rushing.
Oh, my God. I hate that on this game,
Another
man.
timeout. Their 2nd. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down.
Nah, I just picked up these two right now, starting for me.
Chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Cool.
They'll try to run with Lindsey, and this will result in
them losing
yardage back to the 3. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Shit, little or nothing. I got too many wide receivers. I'm trying to get rid of them. Give me a second. Damn. Yep.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes
my
in.
receiving core over there with them Packers.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
Hey, exit. Watch 98. 98's the mic. I'm going to run you over. Watch 98.
Operating for the gun. Rushing into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now,
too bad it's on me.
Have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase.
He should have been.
What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker, a smaller defender.
Because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm trying to level up on this next offseason.
Play action.
Nobody wanted
He's going to look deep down the field.
Come on, Watson.
And this is going to wind up incomplete.
That should have been
the coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
And I need to get rid of
Whitlow, that
Whitlow,
play
man.
call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Michelle ain't just talking
Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 24-yard line.
You're in the league. Star Trey, 79 overall, 88 break tackle, 91 speed, 91 excel, 94 agility, 88 carry.
I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the half just being torn in shreds and being raced up for the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in offense.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first
down. He said that shit fast. He shut that shit down. But I don't care.
When you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a yardage scheme down.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. That makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
But do they got
Picked off at
already?
the 19. He's at the 50. 30.
Who party?
20. 10, 5, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now back onto the field comes the Cardinal offense, and they're going to try for 2. Coach free safeties. They get to sit, feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt.
Oh, he going
After
over
the
there,
interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really...
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
The Raiders can be nice.
They've got confidence.
You just gotta,
yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
Let's go, DK. Can't catch you.
A big play that time for the Seahawks. And even 50 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And his guys will get the football
y'all
right
controlled the game from the
line.
jump. From first play, y'all had control. Shut Aaron
Ready to
Rodgers
go with their next
down.
drive, and
He
at
was
the
looking
line,
like,
the
damn, what the
Cardinal
fuck
offense.
do I do?
Go.
That nigga looked confused. He didn't know what to do.
Silver. Hey, switch gears.
I didn't want to see his ass in it.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
They try to quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Throw caught here by Bird. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's going to be a test, but I think
15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's a jet sweep. This is Adams. And we'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
To throw on 2nd down. Rushing. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. L.J. Collier. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, rushing. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to vote.
He's got daylight. The 30. Past the 20. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. A big play there. 78 yards. As his guys continue
20 yards,
to
6
pour
touchdowns,
on.
7 touchdowns.
Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone. I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
I would have told that nigga. Well, this user worked your ass.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, rushing. And that will be incomplete.
It's always a goal in this really nice defensive when they rally to the football and make sure there's enough
4 and 12 to be in the
force
Super Bowl next year.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Yeah, he was making some good plays.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
On 2nd and 12, Wilson is going to find his running back. It's complete.
That's where I think that's where it starts.
That's where it's going to start. For the 3rd quarter of action.
You're going to have to
back now in Seattle, Washington.
Yeah.
It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter.
Get that pass rush going.
Wilson now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Oh, he was blocked.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 29, Wilson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
He was,
have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Right
now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo
I don't know.
is a very, very fickle man.
He just left.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Throwing is Wilson.
Niggas is actually in there playing.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All this shit.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
You gotta go.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Sloppy, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 2nd and 5. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Isaiah McKenzie, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep.
Over here? Or
bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
This nigga was getting hurt the whole fucking
Coming to the
season.
line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now a handoff looking right. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
I like Byron Murphy.
Jennings was the one he was looking for. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter.
When you do a possession catch.
Throwing to start the drive. Rushing. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I ain't doing no possession.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Looking to throw. Rushing. And that's complete to Adams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Let's go now. 91. Hey, high 7. 198. Watch 98. 98.
On 1st down, rushing. He'll find Lindsey here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13.
This is in what, follows?
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rushing. Being checked. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Let's go.
And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Let's go.
He's at the 50. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
What's your receivers over there?
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
We go. 30 base.
Man left, man left.
Pilot, 64, weak.
We got 4.
Hey, Alpha.
13.
Hit it.
Throwing on 1st down. Rushing. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
What we got? Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Rushing. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Everybody like 6'4".
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Yeah, I do. That's what I'm saying. This game taking long as hell.
To throw on third down. Rushing. He's going to let it fly. And this throw will be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. The
Catch
last
him
run
like how
got
I
a
caught like
couple.
on
Here's
the
2nd and
toss.
8.
And you can catch a nigga like that.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Mike. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he coughed it up. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Second down and inches. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Both of them got one.
Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he'll give it here to his running back. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Right there.
Brings up second and
53. I got it.
Today's final score: Seahawks 56, Cardinals 25.
Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Whole team counted.
Yeah, that's dope. That's real dope.
Foreign cards, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad arrow. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jeff. I
I'm about to say,
If you wanna go, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Get you sucks on the play stores. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board.
God damn. Nigga Metcalf got 99 catching, 99 catching traffic, 99 short, 99 medium, 99 deep rap. Bro, 99 spectacular catch, 99 release, 98 jumping. God. This nigga ain't a cheater.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man,
I'm trying to get him from the Seahawks. That nigga ain't playing with him right. Yeah.
Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives, no singles, no.
Oh, he talking about it?
She want it like me, cause she can count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him.
I told that nigga, I'll give you Breda and 2 firsts. That nigga did not, he did not budge. I said, damn, give him up. You ain't doing shit with Barkley. Another nigga ain't doing shit with, man, y'all need to just get these niggas up.